So I hope you felt that you learned a lot yesterday from yesterday's show where I spoke to you about eating healthy fat to burn fat. But today is a training day. We've got legs and we got shoulders. It's going to be a big one. So make sure that you warm up for around 5 to 10 minutes and I'll see you at the gym. The first exercise that we have today for legs is going to be the sumo hack squat. So find yourself the hack squat machine and you're going to place your feet at a wide stance. As you can see how Jim is demonstrating here, the legs are out wide, the knees are pointing over the toes, and you're going to come down until your legs are just at a right angle before going back up. This is just a warm-up set, so do around 15 repetitions that are comfortable just to get the fluid into the joints and the blood within the muscle. Breathe out on the way up, breathe in on the way back down, and once you've completed your warm-up set, you can put some more weight onto the machine, and now you're ready for the first set. So again, put your feet on the outside of the pads with your toes slightly pointing out. Make sure those knees are following the direction of your toes. Go down to a right angle before going back up. Breathe out on the way up and breathe in on the way back down. And make sure your back is flat against the back pad. You need to be reaching around 15 reps to absolute failure on this exercise. You need to be doing 3 sets in total. Rest for around 45 seconds between each set, and once you've done so, we're ready for the second exercise, which is stiff-legged deadlifts. As you'll probably remember from doing this exercise last week, you'll need an Olympic bar for this movement. So you're just going to place some weight upon that bar, put some collars on the ends to stop the plates from sliding off, and then you're going to grab hold of the bar at a shoulder width grip. Keep your back flat and keep your legs locked straight, and you're going to breathe out on the way up and breathe in on the way down. Make sure that you keep your head up at all times and keep your back flat. Just go down until the bar is halfway down the shins before coming back up to the lockout position. You've already warmed up on the sumo hack squat, so you can just go straight into the first set, and you're going to do a total of 3 sets on this exercise. And once you've completed that exercise, we're ready to go on to the last movement for legs, which is called the sumo squat. So the last exercise that we have is the sumo squat. So find yourself a power rack like the one in the picture. You're going to place the bar on the upper portion of your back, like Jim is demonstrating here. You're going to take a wide stance with your feet, and your toes are going to be pointing out, and you're going to squat down until your legs are at a right angle and your hamstrings are parallel with the floor. And then you go back up, and then when you come back down, make sure that your knees are following the direction of your toes. Keep your back straight and breathe out on the way up and breathe in on the way back down. Keep your head looking forward at all times. And make sure that you don't rest the bar on your neck, but it's placed a little bit lower onto your upper back. This will prevent any neck injuries. You're going to complete 3 sets of this exercise, resting for about 45 seconds between each. And once you finish 3 sets, that's it for legs. We're ready to move on to shoulders. The first exercise that we have for shoulders is rear cable raises. So find yourself an attachment like the one in the picture, placed on a low pulley of the machine. You're going to bend over, keeping your back flat like Jim is demonstrating here, and you're going to bring the cable up so it's in line with your shoulder and your back, and then you're going to bring it back down across the body. You can support your weight on the machine with your opposing hand. This will help keep your body straight and stop it from moving or using any momentum to perform this exercise. You're going to breathe out on the way up and breathe in on the way back down. Now this is just a warm-up set, so make sure that you've selected a weight that you'll be able to perform around 12 to 15 repetitions quite comfortably. Once you've done the warm-up, you're ready to select a heavier weight and perform the same movement. Remember, keep your back flat at all times. Focus on the rear part of your shoulders doing all the work. Breathe out on the way up and breathe in on the way back down. Once you've completed around 12 reps to absolute failure on one arm, you can move on to the other arm and perform the same amount of reps. Once you've done that, that's 1 set finished. You need to do 3 sets in total, resting for around 45 seconds in between each. Once you've done that, we're ready to move on to the front cable raises. We'll be using the same machine, and you can go straight into the first set as we've already warmed up the shoulders. So you'll remember this exercise from last week. You're going to have your relaxed arm either behind your back or at your side. You're going to bring the weight up in front of you with your palm facing down or behind you at all times. Bring the handle up until it's up at head height before coming back down to your side. You're going to complete around 12 reps to absolute failure on one arm, and once you've done the other arm, that's 1 set completed. You need to do 3 of these sets in total. When you've completed all 3 sets, we can go on to our new exercise for the week, which is called upright rows. So you're going to grab hold of a barbell and hold on to that bar at about fist distance apart. Bring the bar up to your chin with your elbows pointing up towards the ceiling, and then you're going to take it back down until your arms are straight. Keep the bar close to your body at all times. Try not to swing or sway your upper body. Keep the movement really strict. Breathe out on the way up and breathe in on the way back down. You're going to do 3 sets of this exercise, and you're going to reach failure at around 12 repetitions. Once you've completed that exercise, shoulders are done, and we're ready to move on to lower abs, and we're going to be performing lying leg raises with legs bent for this exercise. So lie down on a mat, have your arms down by your side, like Jim is demonstrating here. You're going to push your legs and feet up towards the ceiling, taking your hips off the floor, and then you're going to tuck your knees back into your chest before pushing your legs out at about 6 inches above the floor at all times. You're going to do this exercise until you reach absolute failure regardless of repetitions. And you're going to do 3 sets of this exercise, resting for around 45 seconds between each. When you've completed that, we're done for the day. You just need to cool down for around 5 to 10 minutes on a treadmill or bike, have your protein and Vitargo shake, and I'll see you back at the office. That's another great workout. Good job. You've got the whole weekend to rest now, but remember you've got to do your 45 minutes of cardio every day over the weekend. So I'll see you next week.